Welcome to our What's New in SolidWorks 2019 series. I'm Mark and I'm going to take you through some of the great new capabilities that not only enhance the user experience but could also increase your daily productivity. Providing quick access to your designs, the Welcome page now lists up to 100 of your recently opened documents. Each document is displayed with its own preview, and the new Quick filter can be used to refine the list by displaying only parts, assemblies or drawings. A couple of modifications to the blue camera assembly are required to finalise the design. Typing the word camera into the new filter by name dialog is all that is necessary to find and open the desired assembly in a matter of seconds. Building relationships between features and parts is a powerful method of capturing design intent. SolidWorks 2019 makes it even easier to view and manage external references. These references can now be broken or locked when dynamically viewed using parent-child visualizations from the Feature Manager. When using a top-down approach to design, assemblies can consist of many parts, each containing numerous external references. The references for an entire assembly can now be viewed and managed in a new interactive dialog box. It itemizes each component containing one or more reference, along with the individual feature, its status and referenced entity. Simplifying things further, parts can be viewed independently by selecting the Isolate option, in this example the rear baffle plate. As each reference is selected from the list, related geometry is highlighted in the graphics area. The circular pattern indicates it's referencing a cylindrical face on the rear mount flange component. Instead, we want it to reference the outer face of the plate. Selecting the brake option removes the relation from the circular pattern. Now the direction reference for the pattern can be redefined by simply editing the feature. SolidWorks 2019 makes managing complex relationships between features and parts easier than ever. One more modification is required to finish the design. The counterweight for the camera requires at least 50 mm of clearance between the flange and the body. To accommodate this, we'll reduce the thickness of the flange. In SolidWorks 2019, the Measure tool can now be accessed at any time, providing a seamless, uninterrupted workflow, whether you're modifying a dimension or editing a feature. Reducing the flange thickness to 4 mm ensures that the counterweight will now fit and the design changes are complete. Breadcrumbs were introduced a few releases ago and are a very useful addition. However, they're not that commonly used, partly due to where the breadcrumb menu pops up, i.e. the top left-hand corner of the graphics area. You could bring it to the cursor location with the D key on your keyboard. However, in 2019 you can set the breadcrumbs to pop up next to your cursor by default, making it a much more accessible tool. Also in 2019, it's possible to customize the task pane. Right mouse button on a tab and select Customize. As you can see, we can turn particular tabs on or off, and we can set a default tab such that it displays that tab automatically when SolidWorks is opened. SolidWorks Rx can be used to capture issues you may be suffering within the software. The tool gathers various logs and info from your machine and allows you to create a video capturing the steps and keyboard commands you have used. A new user interface for capturing the video is available and includes a record, pause, restart and finish button. Historically, Rx would only capture the monitor running SolidWorks. In SolidWorks 2019, it's possible for you to choose which monitor is captured or just the SolidWorks window. In SolidWorks 2018 and previous, anyone working with large assemblies or doing complex heavy features will have probably come across the Windows is not responding message. That is a Windows message and appeared if you clicked and the previous command had not completed. Often when confronted with this whiteout page, users assumed that the software had hung or crashed and would end the session. Quite often, if you waited, the software would actually start to respond again. In SolidWorks 2019, a similar dialog box displays. However, it gives you information about what command is actually trying to process and shows you the SolidWorks CPU and memory usage, giving you a greater indication of whether the SolidWorks has hung or is just busy. So, to sum up, SolidWorks 2019 allows us to view up to 100 recently opened files, filter and search by type, dynamically view external references in an assembly, break or lock individual references, provides us a new external reference user interface. We can live measure in any command, adjust the location of the breadcrumbs, customize the task pane. It's enhanced the SolidWorks Rx and provided a new dialog box for when we get a whiteout screen. By expanding and enhancing these features, SolidWorks 2019 has improved the flow of the user interface, providing information more transparently and more of it. The end result being a more productive experience that feels even more intuitive.